boys and girls. So we're doing topic 1210, which is about units of time. Okay, so I'm going to go over a few problems with you. Remember, we need to look back at our anchor chart, okay? This is very, very important. So just like conversions, we have units of time. So we have 1 minute equals 60 seconds, okay? So instead of saying, oh, we have a minute left, you can say we have 60 seconds left. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So same thing, instead of saying, oh, I have an hour left, you can say I have 60 minutes left. 1 day is 24 hours. 1 week is 7 days. 1 month is about 4 weeks. 1 year is 52 weeks. 1 year is 12 months. 1 year is 365 days. Okay, so it's telling us in 1 year you have weeks, months, days. A leap year, 360 days, 366 days. A decade is 10 years. 1 century is 100 years, and 1 millennium is 1,000 years. Millennium, sorry. Okay, so here it even tells you, to show you an example, it says which is longer, 3 years or 4 months. So it takes the biggest one, the years, okay, and it says, okay, well, you know what? I know that 1 year is 12 months. If you have 3 years, all you gotta do is 3 times 12, and you have 36. So that means instead of 3 years, you have 36 months, which equals to 3 years, okay, and they even put that there. So then you compare them. 40 months to 36 months, 40 months is more, okay? So let's try doing that. Number 1, I have 7 times 60, and they're kind of showing me how to do it already. They're saying you're gonna have to multiply 7 times 60, okay? I wanna see how they did that. So I have to see which one's more, 7 hours or 380 minutes, okay? So I know that 7 hours, I know that I'm gonna do hours first, okay? Because I'm gonna do hours because hours is bigger. I know that in hours, 1 hour equals 60 minutes, okay? And if you don't know, it says it right here. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So what they did was they took the 7 hours, so 7 hours, and they're trying to convert it to minutes, okay? So you just do 7 times 60, okay? When you do 7 times 60, remember your 0 goes over here, cross it out. 7 times 6 is 42. So that means 7 hours is actually 420 minutes. So I'm gonna put here 420 minutes, 420 minutes. Now if I compare them, I know that 7 hours is more, okay? So now I'm gonna do number 3, okay? So number 3, they're not helping me. They're not saying what I have to do, okay? So I'm gonna figure this out. I have 1 year and I have 350 days, okay? Remember, it's best if you convert the biggest one, which is year. So I'm gonna say 1 year. I need to know what's the conversion for a year. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, 1 year is 12. Wait, whoops, I messed up. So we're going from years to days, okay? Years to days. So I'm also gonna go from years to days. It's right here. So 1 year is 365 days. I'm gonna put that. 1 year is 365 days. Okay. So, well, look at that. I don't even have to do anything. It tells me right here, 1 year, 365 days. And I need to convert this 1 year to days. So it has it right here. All I have to do is cross it out and put 365 days. Okay. Which one is more? It'd be this one, 1 year. Okay. Let's see. Let me do number 5. Number 5 says, I have 20 decades and I have 2 centuries. Okay. I need to see which one is more. Okay. So if I look here, I don't have anything that's from decades to centuries or centuries to decades. All I have is years. They go from years. So in this case, I'm going to have to convert both decades and centuries into years, okay? Then I compare them. So I'm going to do at 8, whoops, I'm doing 5, I forgot. Okay, I'm doing 20 decades first. Okay, and let me just label them. This is number 1, this is number 3, okay? Okay, so number 5, I have 20 decades, okay? So now you see what the conversion is for decades. 1 decade equals 10 years. I'm going to put that. 1 decade, I'm just going to put dec, equals 20 years, okay? But if I have 20 decades, wait, is it 20? Okay, no, it's 10. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I made another mistake. Okay, so 1 decade is 10 years. So I'm going to do 20 times 10, okay? Because I have a 10 here. So when I do 20 times 10, you multiply them. Remember, the zeros go over here. And 2 times 1 is 2. So that means 20 decades equals 200 years. So I'm going to erase this. I'm going to put 200 years. Okay. I got to do the same thing for 2 centuries. Okay. So let me look at the conversion for centuries. Century says 1 century is 100 years. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to put 1 century. I'm going to put C-A-N-T. 1 century equals 100 years. Okay. So now I'm going to, okay, so now if you look, I don't even have to do anything. Wait, never mind. I keep looking at 7. Okay. So now I go to 5. I have 2 centuries, okay? So I'm going to do 2, because 1 century is 100. I'm looking for 2. So I'm going to do 2 times 100. Move your zeros. 2 times 1 is 2. So that means that 2 centuries actually equals 200 years, okay? Now I have to compare them. Well, they're equal, okay? Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to do all of them. Okay, I'm going to do 2 over here. So for 2, I have 12 times 7. So it's telling me that I have 68 days. They want me to compare it to 12 weeks, okay? So remember, I'm going to convert the biggest one, which is weeks, okay? So a 1 week is 7 days, okay? So I'm going to write that. 1 week equals 7 days, okay? But I have 12 weeks, so that's why I'm doing 12 times 7, okay? And they even have it here, okay? So I know I'm doing it right. So I'm going to multiply 12 times 7. 2 times 7 is 14. Carry my 1. Drop my 4. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. So that means 12 weeks equals 84 days. So I'm going to put 84 here. I'm going to scratch this out, put 84 days. Okay? That means 12 weeks is more. Okay, so now I'm going to do, my last one will be 4, okay? So 4 says 24 months, 2 years, okay? And you're going to see which one's more. So I'm going to convert the biggest one, which...
Can I please have Valenti Santian? Jose Santian? And Elena Santian to one office.
Bye, thank you. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So I have 25 months, 2 years, okay? So I'm going to convert the biggest one. It's 2 years. So I have, I need to know what's the thing for years. What's the conversion for years? 1 year equals 300. Wait, I'm doing years to months, okay. Okay, make sure you're doing years to months because we have 3 ones with years, okay? So 1 year equals 12 months. This is the one I'm looking for. So I'm going to put over here, 1 year equals 12 months, okay? But I have 2 years. So I'm going to take my 2 years and I'm going to multiply it by 12. Okay, 12 months. If you multiply that, you should get 24. So 2 years is 24 months. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to put 24 months. Okay? And also it makes sense because in 1 year, if we have 12 months, then another year, we have another 12 months. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, so that means that 25 months is more, okay? When you're doing this, please use paper because it's going to be a lot of writing, okay? Okay, and if you need help, go back, look at this video, go back and look at my other one at the beginning.